Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Anna. I'm starting off this video in my living room today, so I hope you don't mind, but I'm really excited for today's video. As you can tell by the title, this video is going to end when I find a 5-star. So I'm gonna be reading until I find a 5-star, and I'm so excited because I have some really good books for this video. The first book that I'm gonna be reading for this video is Silver Flames, A Court of Silver Flames, and I just finished A Court of Mist. No, A Court. I can't believe I forgot it, but it was the third book. I finished it at night, and then yesterday I started A Court of... Why am I forgetting all of them? I finished A Court of Frost and Starlight yesterday, and then I started this one last night, and I really love this series. I love ACOTAR, and I just love everything about it. The fact that it's like so plot driven, but also has a good amount of romanticy, and I love the characters, the found family, and just like everything that it brings. So I really believe that this could be a 5-star. It is a really long book. So yeah, I'm just gonna be reading the whole entire day today. I might even change my outfit. I put on a cute outfit to like start off the video, but I might just change into like a hoodie and some sweatpants. So in this book, this is actually from Nesta's point of view. It's written in third person, and I'm actually not too upset about that because the writing is still good, the plot and everything. Like, I don't mind. It is a bit different because like it's not from Fair's point of view anymore. There's nothing really like irking me about it so far. This is Nesta and Cassian's story. We're gonna see a lot of them in this book. I wonder how it's gonna go because after the war and everything, what do you even do after the war? So I'm really interested in seeing how that's gonna go. I know that Nesta is probably gonna train with Cassian, so we're gonna see a lot of them together. I just really hope that there's like a plot with that. I'm just gonna start reading because this is a chunky book and I have no time to waste. I had to change outfits. Like, I was not, you know? I finished A Court of Silver Flames yesterday, and I have some thoughts. I'll give you guys my thoughts right now. I don't want to wait till the end of this video. So I gave this a 3 stars, but I might want to bump that up to like at least a 3.8 stars. 3 stars isn't bad. I have been thinking about this book quite a lot, so it's in that like area, like 3 stars to 3.8. Let me just start off by saying this book is not what I expected. It really wasn't. I knew we were gonna get Nesta and Cassian's point of views. It was written in third person, and I actually really enjoyed that. I didn't think that I really enjoyed third person, but I didn't mind at all, and I actually really liked it. And I loved seeing Nesta's point of view because we just saw her character development, and I was just rooting for her. I loved seeing her like little friendship group. It was so cute, and I was just so happy for her. I really liked the training aspect of the story. I feel like some chapters were just like filler chapters. I wanted something a little bit more excited, so that's why I wish she expanded more with the adventurous part of the story. It was good, just not quite a 5-star. After finishing the ACOTAR series, I know there's a 6th book coming out, and I'm so excited for that, but after finishing all the books, I made it a goal for myself. If I finish the ACOTAR series, I would start the Throne of Glass series. I think the time has finally come to start this series. I'm so excited, guys. But I'm also so scared because I don't know what to expect. I know nothing of the series. I know the main character is like an assassin and she's this really huge assassin, but that's all I know. I'm just gonna get started. I'm gonna go downstairs and set the mood. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna change my outfit because I want to be as comfy and cozy as possible when I start this series. So I decided to change into my PJs because what's comfier than PJs? So let's just get started with the book. Okay. Hey everyone, I did finish The Assassin's Blade. I did not give it 5 stars unfortunately, but I still very much enjoyed it. I think it was the perfect way to start off this story. I know there's like a lot of talk about the reading order of this series. People say you should read this one first or you should read it third. Some even say to read it fourth. I did my research and I thought that reading it first was the best option for me. I recommend you read it first, but do your research and think about which one you think you'll enjoy more. If you don't like being confused and you like to know things beforehand, like me, I hate being confused. I need to know everything. Like, I need to know the logic behind it. You gotta explain everything to me. My head doesn't work like that, so I need to know everything. In Throne of Glass, there are some things that are mentioned that already happened in this one, and if you go into this one third, you will be spoiled. Anyways, about the actual story in the book, it really shows who Selena is as a main character, and I literally loved her from the first chapter. I was like, I really like this girl. It's a good introduction to like a bunch of side characters from her past, and yeah, it gave what it needed to give. But it wasn't 5 stars, so we have to keep going. So let's go pick my next book. I chose my next book and I'm gonna go with One Golden Summer. I bought this in July. I've been saving this book to read this month. I really need to get to it now before the summer ends. I have so many summer books I need to get to this month because reading summer books in the fall time is not it. This is my 5-star prediction because I see everyone raving about it and everyone says that this is their favorite Carly Fortune book. And to be honest, I did want to read Every Summer After first because main male character in this book is like a side character in that book, and I think we get introduced to him and people say if we read that one, we already know him in this one, like we just have a stronger connection. I don't have that book, so I think it's okay. I'm just gonna go into this one. This is my first Carly Fortune book and I hope I enjoy it. It's my 5-star prediction. Also, look, this cover, it's so pretty. It's like metallic-y. It's just so gorgeous. Let's get to it. Oh, hello everyone. I feel like I need to put like some earrings on or something to frame my face because I do look a little bit bald. Just ignore how I look like an egg right now and let's just talk about One Golden Summer. So first of all, it is a few days later and I finished it, but I'm here to say that we found a 5-star, the first 5-star of this video. And I'm saying the first because as I was editing this exact video, this video is gonna be too short if I just end it off with this book. I'm gonna try and find another 5-star video just for the sake of this video being longer because no one wants to watch like a 5-minute reading vlog, you know what I mean? Venturing back to this, not only is this a 5-star, but a 6-star. This is a 6-star read. This is possibly like my first 6-star of this year, maybe. I have to like check that out, but this was so good. You know when you start a book and you're like, yeah, this is gonna be a 5-star, because there are books where you're like, yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this book, I can see myself liking it, but then there are those books where you just feel like it's gonna be a 5-star. I feel like whenever you get that feeling for a book, you know it's genuinely gonna be a 5-star because you don't get that feeling with every book. Like, of course there are books that you enjoy, but then there are those books where you start reading it and already from the beginning you're like, this is gonna be a 5-star read, and it almost always is. So yeah, this is a 5-star on Goodreads, but 6 stars like in general. The reason that I rated this a 6 star, I think obviously because like the romance is really cute, the setting is really cute, I love the characters. I could relate so much to Alice. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever related to a character so much. Well, most of the characters that I relate to in books are always just like, oh, I can relate to these factors of them, and you know, maybe not that factor but this factor. But like Alice, 99% of her I can relate to, and I literally went on Google and I like looked up her personality type. I'm crazy like that. I literally go on Google to like analyze these characters, but I searched it up and I saw that she was an INFP, and then I saw that and I was jaw dropped because I just knew it. Everything that she was talking about I could relate to deeply in my bones, in my soul. I feel like I've never been so seen before, so that played a big part of why I love this book. But like also Charlie was just like the best. The setting I loved because everything was just so summer. Each and every chapter felt super summery and like summer vibes. And then I also loved that Alice made like a bucket list for herself and they were trying to check off the list the entire summer. And most of the people that I've seen rating this book has gave it a 5 star, so I definitely recommend if you haven't already pick this up. And yeah, that's basically my rating for this. We found the first 5 star of this video. And now I'm gonna try and read another 5 star because I don't want this video being like 5 minutes long. That is why I'm reading Heir of Fire, the 4th book in the Throne of Glass series. I currently have this one and Queen of Shadows. Like I recently just bought those 2, so I'm really excited. But I did already start it, so my thoughts on this so far is I'm a little confused because there are some like new POVs, there are some new characters, and we're getting a POV of a new character in the story. Like I'm just like, where did she come from, you know? It is getting a little bit more interesting than Crown of Midnight, so yeah. I'm just gonna continue reading this and hope that it's another 5 star. I swear, every time I always lose my bookmark. Without fail, every time I always like lose it in the blankets or something. I don't even know. But let me take these out. I have a little review. I don't know if you can see it, but okay, anyways, my SD card got full, so I had to delete some footage. But as I was saying, I have this much left in the book and I have some thoughts. I do feel like it could be a 5 star. I'm just not getting like that 5 stars feeling, but I do think that this could be a 5 star. I'm starting to enjoy like all of the POVs now, because in the beginning I was really confused and I was just like, what is going on? There's just like so many POVs happening. Like we have Selena's POV and like the other new character. Then we have Chaos and his little group that he's got going on. We have Dorian's POV, and then we have another new character's POV, and that's 4 new like stories happening. I don't mind it because it helps me to not get bored. I do like that we are seeing Selena's character evolve more and become even more stronger. Like you thought she was stronger before. No. This might be a 5 star. I don't know. If it's not, it'll be like at most a 4 star, or like a 4.5 or 4.8. depending on how this book makes me feel when I finish it. That's really all I have to say right now. I'm gonna continue reading and hopefully I can finish this book maybe today if I stay up a little later. Wait, I have to get the book. Okay. Hey guys, so it's helicopter or plane, whatever it is. Okay. A few days later, I finished Heir of Fire and I gave it a 5-star. This video was such a success. I know that I broke the rules a bit. The original rules were reading until I find a 5 stars, but like there wasn't enough footage, so I was just like, it's okay. It's really like not that deep. I'll just go on a hunt for another 5 stars, and I did. Out of all the books that I've read of the series so far, this is my first 5 stars. This was like so good, and it was so different from the rest of the series. I feel like if you start Throne of Glass series, the first 2 books, I don't know about like the prequel because like that's just a prequel, but the first 2 books feel very different from this book. They just feel like a very different story, and this is just like a whole entire different story, new settings, a lot of new point of views and like characters. It just felt so exciting in that ending. It was so crazy, but it was honestly a really good ending. I'm currently on Queen of Shadows, but this will be in another video, so keep an eye out for that. I really enjoyed this book. I loved the new character. There were like 2 new characters, but one of them was just, oh my gosh. I'm excited to continue the series because I heard that it just gets better from here on. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed filming it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!